and also to Twitch, of course. Okay. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the, well, I guess right now, technically, the second day of the Authortubers and Booktubers under 1K sub marathon. Let me put my phone on silent mode. I just saw that I didn't do that. So welcome. My name is Ilse. I'm a magic wielding dragon companion and creator of worlds. And thank you all for coming in. Kay, thank you so much for putting in the links. Today, Kay Parquet is my moderator, and I'm checking in with the chat real quick. I need to find because things have been, yes. Kay says hello to everyone. Rachel, welcome in. I was happy to join your stream just now. How are you doing? And Kay, feel free to post Rachel's stream, Rachel's channel link. I think I don't have that as a command, so please feel free to post Rachel's link in the chat. Hey Kajihime, I hope I pronounced your name correctly today. So yeah, if you are looking for more writing sessions and break games, check out the list that Kay posted for us, where you can see all the other events from the other hosts. And for those of you who don't know, this event has been organized by Sam Wicker, and is Sam joining? Is Sam coming on after I go? I don't remember. Let's check for a quick moment. No. Someone else is coming in, but we can. Yeah, Sam Wicker organized this event, and I'm very happy to be part of it. It's just a fun event. How has your first day of this event been for you guys? I have to say, I've had fun. I've been doing some research into tropical trees that have a large canopy, because I have a vision of the palace of silk and bamboo in my world called Tergaenae, and it's basically the canopies of two trees meeting, and that forms the entrance to the road that leads to the palace. So I've seen it in the game, and those were two willow trees. And the moment I saw that, I was like, yep, that's a perfect entrance. So, but silk and bamboo is an archipelago in a tropical zone, so willows don't grow there. So I've been looking for other trees to use. And if you've been watching, be sure to also fill in the survey for this marathon. And you can also do that later on. And Gilby, thank you for following me on Twitch. Thank you so much. And Gilby swivels into the chat. Thank you. And for those who don't know, Gilby is a fellow author who is a friend on Discord. And we go way back to, I don't know, several years. We were in Camp NaNoWriMo together with a few others, and it was a lot of fun. And Gilby says, hi there, little nerds. Hi from the other nerds. MV Mackenzie, good afternoon. You didn't realize this was still running. You did about an hour yesterday. Well, the marathon is running until next Sunday, or coming Sunday. So it's going all the way. Check out the link that Kay posted earlier, and in that playlist you will find at which times in your time zone the live streams are. It will tell you for each live stream, so that's handy to check. And thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you, Kay, for posting Rachel's link, for posting Rachel's channel. And yes, Anita Stewart is going to be my co-host tomorrow. So we're working on that, working out a few little kinks that we ran into this weekend, but everything should go smoothly tomorrow. So join us tomorrow as well. Kay, you said you've been having fun. That's great to hear. And you enjoyed working with Sam and Rach to put this together. Yeah, and if I understand it, for me, this is the first year that I heard about it and joined as a host. But from what I understand, this is the second year, if I'm correct. And you and Sam and Rach put this all together. It's so incredible, and I love it. And I also love it that it is a full week that we all get to join and do the live streams and really connect with other authors and booktubers to talk about our books, to talk about writing, and to share our experiences. I love that. And Gilby, you say, if you had known I had Twitch, you would have been there a long time ago. You prefer it to YouTube. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, Twitch is something that I've started doing just a few weeks ago, so it's not something that I have done for a very long time. But yeah, it's fun to do. And Kay, you said you thought it was Monday. No, it's tomorrow. The co-host with Anita, so that's all good, no problem, because I have the links to the co-host and everything, especially for that link this way. So yeah, that's good, that's all good. And guys, because I have a suspicion that Kay won't do that by herself, so Kay is the author of the Blossom Street Shop romance, and I think as my moderator today and later this week as well, I wanted to give her a shout out as well. I'm starting to understand why I'm getting this twice in the chat. Please ignore that. I don't know how to fix that, but the message is the same. So yeah. W say, oh, well, very good then, about me only being on Twitch for a few weeks. Yes, you didn't really miss a thing. Rachel, you say you've been scared to add your Twitch to the live streams. You need to test it. Well, I have to say, I use OBS as a live streaming software, and I have the Atom Stream Suite, and that helps me greatly because you can easily stream to both platforms and other platforms, not only Twitch. You can stream also YouTube vertical through Atom, but YouTube does that now also automatically if you check that box. So I think I am also on YouTube Shorts shelf right now, live streaming. So that's just, send me a message in Discord if you'd like to know more about that. Rachel, you say, off to take care of the doggo. Catch everyone later. Good luck on your sprints. Thank you very much. Kay, you stepped away for a sec to grab Uber Eats at the door. Thank you for posting your link. You're welcome. You're welcome. And what other things can I tell you guys? Right, there are a few things that you have to pay attention to. because we have a scavenger hunt going on throughout all the live streams. So keep an eye out for that. Because you will see things appearing in the live streams. It may be something digital. It may be an item that people hold up or something, or specifically show you. And you can check that off in the scavenger hunt bingo cards and play with us that way as well. So let me check. I think I have a link to the scavenger hunt, I think. I'm not quite sure. Do I have that? No, I didn't have that. Kay, do you happen to have the link for the scavenger hunt bingo card? Because I don't have it with me right now, it seems. Let me check. No, I don't have it with me. So if you could post that link for people to see it, and then what you need to do is download the bingo card, download it to your computer, and then you can just check it all off, what you see in the bingo card and what you see in the live streams, I should say. So happy hunting. I have already found 2 things, and through this week I have a few things for you, so keep an eye out on them. So what have I been working on yesterday? Well, like I said, the tropical trees, because I need to find that way to make that entrance that leads the entrance to the lane that leads to the palace. And well, from there I found some tropical trees. I'm not quite sure yet. I might just come up with my own, inspired by these tropical trees that I found. And I have also been world building in a different way, because there were other things that I wanted to know. So I dove deeper into Tergaenae to find some things, and I found some interesting things which may come up in the future. Sometimes you just need some information just for yourself to see how things can work out. And sometimes you can really put it in your books. So the things I found are potentially part of the books, as in that you will see them in the books and in Go Fly, but I'm not sure yet, so I'm not going to tell you yet about those. Okay, yeah, this is the link to the scavenger hunt. Let me put it in the Twitch location as well, so that people on Twitch can also enjoy it. Where's my Twitch? Here. There we go. Now it's also on Twitch. Kiyo asks, am I still looking for trees that will grow together? Look up evergreens. That's what people here at least used to line their driveways and stuff for arching entrances. Well, that's an interesting as well. Thank you very much. It's something. I mean, I need something specific I need trees that specifically grow in tropical situations, tropical environments, I should say. So that's something that I need, because it's for the Silk and Bamboo Empire. which is an archipelago in the tropics. For Tergaenae, you could see it as the Sukumabu Empire Archipelago is in the ring of many archipelagos, as I have called it for now, and that is essentially comparable to the equator here on Earth. So it's an island nation, and it's surrounded by, well, loads of sea, but it's also really tropical. So higher humidity. It's much warmer, and not all trees can deal with that. So that's why I was specifically looking for tropical trees. But evergreens can also work, or at least be inspiration to create my own tree. So we'll see about that. Gilby says, "Chat, press 1 for archipelago." Yes, please do. So what are we going to do today? Today we're going to do one creativity sprint. And for me, I should explain one more thing. With the Fantasy Tavern Discord, we do the Golden Quill Months, and when we don't have the Golden Quill Months, we do the Silver Ink Months. The Golden Quill Months are community events, and the Silver Ink Months are personal things, which we also run in Discord. And our goal is not only word count, but to celebrate all progress we make. So that's also world building, map making, making art of your characters, but also outlining, rewriting, editing, etc. Basically everything that helps you get words into your manuscript and make your manuscript better. Because we think it's important. We, as in Dida, who is the admin of the Discord, with whom I set this up, and we think it's important to celebrate all those milestones, and not only the word count. Because if you count only the words, then you might feel like, I only got, 50 words in, or I didn't get any words into my manuscript, but you did other things that you need to eventually get those words into your manuscript. So that's why we're celebrating that. And that is why I call it a creativity sprint and not a SEC writing sprint, because you can do anything. So that's what we're going to do. Let me see. I'm taking a little shorter time for the sprint. Normally I do an hour, but let's do 30 minutes. And then we can check in after that and see how you all did. So I'm going to put my headphones on. That way you guys won't have an echoing sound. For those who are not used to it, I do have sounds with my creativity sprints, just birds singing. So enjoy and have fun. Oh, yeah. And that is the end. That is the end of our creative stream. How did it go for you guys? I've been writing a bit, and I've been working on the timeline of Go Fly as itself. I have a vision of what the crowd will be, the size of the crowd will be in a certain scene, and at what time that can be. And from there I had to work back, and now I'm thinking I might have to do things a little bit differently, because it seems that Go Fly now should start somewhere around 6 a.m. That's a little bit early. So, you know, I'm not quite sure yet about the timing in the story. But I'll work on that. So it's fun. Let me go back to the chat, check in with you all. Kindar came in. Welcome in, Kindar. Thank you so much for joining. And Kay gave me some extra tips for tropical trees that can form that large canopy for the entrance. The Malay apple, ficus swords, and various palm species will also do that. I meant species with ficus. I think one of the trees I found was indeed a ficus species, so that could be interesting. And the jacaranda is another one, Kay thinks. And guys, if you don't know Kindar yet, he's on Twitch and on YouTube as The Tiger Writes. So be sure to check him out. You will see him streaming for a long time. Kindar, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you stream for about 8 hours a day. And Kindar will also talk about things that are going on in his books and the writing process and things like that. So be sure to give him a like and subscribe to his channels as well. Kindar, thank you for your shout out. Yeah, of course. I'm happy to support all authors. And Kay, you said no problem for sharing those tips about the trees, and you love the parrots, and you used to be owned by a few and recognize most of those species. So great to hear, I also love the parrots. I've had lovebirds myself, and I had a couple of lovebirds. Back then my ex and I bought them, and we were both working full time. So we decided that it wasn't fair to have just one lovebird, because they are really birds for company. They thrive in company. So we decided to get 2 birds, a male and a female. Unfortunately, they both died a few years ago. Maybe I will get another couple of lovebirds in the future at some point. I don't know yet. I do miss them. I have to admit that. I do miss them. Now, if you have downloaded the scavenger hunt bingo cards, be sure to check out a few things, because the parrots are on there, and you've seen some parrots. And if you haven't been able to see it, this is my dragon necklace. I think that's on the card as well. And guys, be sure to hydrate. I often use my mug that I got from during my vacation in Scotland. That was, I think, now about 6 years ago. It was a wonderful time, and I visited Edinburgh at that time, and it was wonderful. And I visited what was that? I think Beltane or another festival. It was in April or May, around that time. So yeah, that it was an amazing time. And I don't know, what do you guys have when you are writing? What do you have in your neighborhood? Because I also have this little dragon that I found several years ago at a local fair here in the Netherlands. And I've had it at my desk ever since, and I really love it. So be sure to hydrate and grab a few snacks or something. So and check those scavenger hunt bingo cards. Kay, oh, so you didn't have lovebirds, I think. You don't have parrots anymore. Unfortunately, one of them passed away a few years ago. She was your last one, an eclectus. It's so sad when a pet dies. It's a real loss in our lives. And Kay said she was already old when she got her, 43 years old. That's old. And she had her for another 14 years before she passed. So she had a very nice life with Kay as well. Let's quickly check in. Sam, thank you so much for joining us. Sam Wicker is one of the organizers of this event. And you said you're gonna have me muted for the time being so you can figure out some audio stuff. But you're here watching, waiting, watching you, watching me. Excellent, excellent. The Tiger Bites, you say, not sure if it's intentional, but some of your responses seem to be missing the other side of the conversation. Well, the problem is, and that's why I try to highlight them in my stream. I stream both to Twitch and to YouTube, but Twitch doesn't allow a few things directly in the chat. Twitch is a bit twerky with that, apparently. So I try to highlight all the chat messages, like I've done now, in the live stream itself, so that you all can see things from both sides. But I might have been missing a few things. Kay said that she was popping out to head to her own stream. I linked Kay's channel earlier on, and she left us with a few links that should also be, yeah, indeed, on Twitch. Let me see. And the survey. Lena, you said you rewrote around 300 words, which you're happy with. And Gilby, you said for this creativity stream, you've been getting visual inspiration for technomancers from, surprisingly, Aussie blue-collar tradesmen, because your technomancer cybernetics look like things such as hydraulic claw arms and dust respirators, rather than shiny aesthetic implants like you get in Cyberpunk 2077. Interesting. And Sam, you say, wow, 8 hours for Kindar's live streams. That's awesome. Indeed it is. And Kindar says, yes, you write from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. with an hour lunch in the middle, so roughly 8 hours. That's incredible. I can't imagine. And you give the suggestion to set it so the combined chat shows up on your focus, shows up on my focus stream, so we can see them as the conversation happens. Yeah, that's something I'm still looking into. But normally, what I do is, like I said, highlight every chat message. So I'm looking into how I can do that without getting in trouble with Twitch. That's a serious thing, apparently. And you're looking to go to your own stream. I hope I can keep an eye on that. And have a good rest of the day. Thank you very much. And Sam, you're back and with sound now. Well, thank you very much. We have 2 more minutes, I think. Let me check the schedule. Yes, we have 2 more minutes and then Alice is up. So I will give you the link for Alice's live stream. Yes, there we go. That's the link for Alice Reads. She's up next in 1 minute now, and her channel, you can find her here. Let me quickly check that I do this correctly. Yeah, there we go. Sam, you say Twitch usually doesn't care if the comments from YouTube show, so you shouldn't get into trouble. That's weird because I know from a few larger Twitch streamers, they were how do you say that? They weren't allowed to stream for a little while because they had those combined things. Because apparently it went against the TOS of Twitch. So that's why I didn't do that. That's why I highlight the messages. I mean, that still gives the same effect because everyone sees all the messages. So I don't know why Twitch is giving us such a hard time about that. So I'll surely look into it. To have the chats combined on screen. That could indeed help. And for now, I'm sending you all to Alice Reads, and I wish you all a lot of fun. Yeah, there we go. And Sam, you say, maybe it's because you're a small fish over on Twitch still, only 50 subs. It may change with sub count. No, it's, yeah, I don't know. I mean, on Twitch I have, 10 followers or something. So that's not a lot. But I know, for example, I don't know if you know him, but Nutty, who is quite the expert in OBS, he has been banned or blocked or whatever for a few days until he sorted things out with Twitch again. And it was because he was doing things for both Twitch and YouTube, and Twitch wasn't happy with that because it went against the TOS. So that's weird. But it is certainly something I would prefer to have the chat just for everyone to see. Gabby say thanks for the stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. And Laura, thank you for coming in. You say if you are monetized on Twitch, you are not allowed to dual stream. Yeah, I think I'm not going to be monetized on Twitch, if that's the case. I think I'll just skip that. So, if you're not monetized, you are allowed to do that, but when you are monetized, you're not allowed to do that? That's strange. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, you serve two audiences, and by showing the combined chat, the people on Twitch are not missing out. They're actually getting the full conversations, like Kindar suggested earlier. Twitch is being weird. Sam says, okay, thank you, Laura. Laura said, correct. Okay. Twitch, make it make sense, because it doesn't make any sense to me. But okay, good to know. So I guess I won't be going for monetization on Twitch. I'll just keep that as a goal on YouTube. That's already hard enough. And then from there I'll see. Alina, you say thanks for hosting. You're welcome, and I wish you all a lot of fun in Alice's stream. And so I'm going to join you guys in Alice's stream. I wish you all a lot of fun. See you in a little bit. ending it on YouTube right now. And for those who are on